you are welcome again in Java world. And today I am going to discuss module 3. In this module 3, we will discuss about IDs for Java application development, operators, typecasting, and wrapper classes. So this will be our agenda. So first of we will see IDs, why the ID is required, and what are different IDs that currently are used in the Java application development, and what are the specific feature in these IDs. Okay. After that, we will see code example of operators in Java. So we haven't seen the code example of operators in previous module. So we will see here the edge cases with operators. Okay, and then we will see the typecasting in Java. What is typecasting and what are different types of typecasting? We will see there. Okay, then we will see the wrapper classes. What is the concept of wrapper classes and why we need that? We will also discuss that. So this is the agenda, and let's see first IDs in Java application development. So why it is important? So you have seen that using the IDs we are able to, like, it's provide features like auto completing, shortcut for writing code snip. It provides suggestions sometime. Okay, it also shows the typos while writing the code. So these are some features that ID provide at the time when you write the code in the ID. But like, beside this, there is other features like compilation and debugging of code, initial configuration of code, like you generate some type of application, then it provide the initial configuration, folder configuration, path configuration, etc. So it provide all the things in one particular workspace folder. Okay, so these are some of advantage, and currently there is like AI also using, like many IDs are using AI feature in their code environment. So they also debug, and they also provide auto compilation feature in the inside your ID. So the IDs are helpful to write faster and efficiently, and without any typos, we can write the code. So here are some of IDs related to Java development. Yes, these are IDs like Eclipse, IntelliJ IDEA, NetBeans, and STH Toolsuite. Okay, so these are some of IDs, or integrated development environment we call it. Okay, so these are ID specifically, they are well suited for a specific Java application development. Yeah, beside than this Java application, they also used for other other programming language also. But so first of all, we will talk about Eclipse ID. So Eclipse ID, it is like it share 48% of our market share. Okay, and it is most famous ID used in Java development. So if you want to download Eclipse ID, then you should download the community edition. And here the download link also provided, and I will show you how you can download from there. Okay, so let me go there and show you. So so we will see in IDs part. So this is the Eclipse ID, and this is the link for installation. So there is minimum system requirement is like 2 GB RAM with 64 byte or bit of your operating system. Okay, and 8 GB RAM. So that is minimum required for any system, and it you can install Eclipse in Mac OS, Windows, or Linux. Okay, and this Eclipse come in like community edition, enterprise editions. So here you can download the community edition. You can also download the enterprise editions. There are some additional feature also available to debug your code and all. So these are things that are related to Eclipse. If I show you the Eclipse, then let me open. I can show you. Uh, so Eclipse ID for Java developers. So in Eclipse, there is like advantage when you develop application at initial. So you can develop it like you want to develop a servlet application, or you want to develop a Spring Boot application, or you want to develop a simple Java core application, console based project. These are some different types of applications. So you can right away start from there. Like you can at initial you can start with that application, and it provide different perspective for like uh, for like the simple Java developer. They also provide their perspective. They also provide for Java EE perspective for development. Okay, so it look like in this way. You can see that this is the action bar. There you can see different action you can perform. Okay, and this is a ribbon bar. In this you can find there or there the files basically to create new project and all. So if you go there in the new folder, you can develop a different project. Okay, like enterprise application project, dynamic web project, EJB project, okay, connector project. So these are different project you can create. Or if you go there in other folder, you can see over there you can create a web project CSS file, JSS file. Okay, after that, there is web services. You can create the project related to web services. XML related things are there. Okay, then also it provides some examples. Okay, so if you see every IDs, you will see similar things. You will see above there is file editor, navigation, and something like this. Therefrom you can edit your workspace. Okay, this like you can switch to different workspace. You edit your workspace, and also your project setting, your perspective here also. Like in window you can open new window, also appearance, perspective, navigation, all the things you can handle from here. And in the after this, in this action bar, we can call it action bar because a different action directly you can click there and can perform from there. Okay, and there is also shortcuts for this. So while you will start to use the ID, you will gradually learn the shortcuts also. Okay, so now we will go back to our presentation part, and that is okay. So that is Eclipse ID. So in this way, you can download and use the community edition. It has 48% market share, user rating 4.8 out of 5, and it has user satisfaction 92%. So it is a like quite famous in between developers. Okay, and it use extensive plugin system. So what is the plugin system? Plugin system means you can add some customized feature in it. Like in VS Code you added the features like some CSS file plugin and all. In this way you also add here plugins inside your Eclipse. So it extensive marketplace managed by Eclipse there for different extensions. Now let's see. Next is NetBeans. So NetBeans also a popular ID, and you can download from there. So from this link you can download your community edition. Okay, so that is currently there is Apache. NetWin 21 is the community edition. So if I go over there, then let me show. So this is the link for Apache NetBean 21. So Apache NetBean 21 is community edition. If you want to download enterprise edition, that is Apache Enterprise 21 release. So that is some additional features. So from here you can download, and if I show you the interfaces of NetBeans, so I have in my system NetBean ID 18. Okay, and currently 21 is going to release there. Okay, so in NetBeans you have to integrate different um, like different plugins in there, or let's say different built-in tools you have to integrate there. You can integrate different tools in this. So here basically you are looking a simple project there, and this is Java as a project. So you can see there is all things are there, like you have database, web services, server also there. So in server you can manage different servers. So basically I have integrated glassfish server, Apache Tomcat server, you can integrate there. So here yourself you have integrated in Docker, you have integrated the Docker and all. Okay, so in this way you have also like for testing Selenium, JS test drive. So in these each folder you can integrate the things. In database you can integrate different databases like MySQL or other database, okay, Oracle database. So by plugin tools you can manage that, and you can create like you can see here also in the above you will see same thing, and this above status bar, or you can call it ribbon bar, I'm not sure that. But here you can see file editor, view navigator, refactor, run, debug, file tool, and window for like perspective. And also you can see similar interface in each and every ID. But things are that to handling the ID is different, shortcuts are different, and the purpose for what purpose IDs been developed, that is different. Then you will find that inside the tools are different. In the like in the Excel bar you will find the different things, like what the memory used or there. You will also find this is like code editor, this is the like project, there you will find the services bar, like in the project is Java as a project is there, and in the project is all the things are there. If you see close the project, and you can see that this is the interfaces after closing. Okay, 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 let me close this also, close alls. Okay, so from here you can create new project. In the new project you have different option, what type of project you want to develop in Java with Maven. You will also learn in coming classes what is Maven and all. So you can choose what type of project Java with Maven, Gradle, or Ant. Okay, so Java, Maven, Gradle, Ant are project management tool. Then you can also develop HTML, JavaScript project, C or C++ project. So you will find like these IDs not only developed for Java development project, these are also developed for other programming technologies. Okay, so this is the things with the NetBeans. Let's go back to our ID, sorry, presentation. So this is the NetBean. NetBean also it is integrated development environment for Java. You can develop your application. When you develop your application with different technology, let's say you want to use different server for your running your application, then you want to use different database, then you can integrate there. Okay, so it run also Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and Solaris. Okay, and it has inbuilt tool or integrated software development environment. So it provide like all the plugins or tools for software development lifecycle. I will tell you what is the software development lifecycle. So that's why when you develop full project in one ID, or whole software system in one ID, then you should use NetBeans, because it provide a way to add all the tools for your all software development lifecycle. Okay, so here also you can create, develop, debug, test, and deploy your application, so that you can perform your NetWin ID. Okay, now we will go for IntelliJ IDE. So you can download the IntelliJ IDE from here. So you should download the community version from there for learning purpose. So let's show. So we will go there, and this is the our NetWins that is developed by JetBrains. Okay, let's see. So there is currently this is like you can download in Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. This is like ID IntelliJ Ultimate. This is for enterprise version. But if you want to download, then you should scroll down, and you will see IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition, and there you can download like different files, exe, zip, or tor for Windows and for macOS and for Linux also. And the minimum configuration requirement, system requirement, you can go there and you can read, like 60-bit version of window you require to 2 GB free RAM, 8 GB total system RAM, 3 GB hard disk space. These are minimum system requirement that you should keep in mind while installing your IDs. Okay, so let's go back there in slide and see. So what is special feature? It has 38% market share with 89% users satisfaction. It has smart code compilation features. So this is the advantage of using IntelliJ. I have used IntelliJ for microservice architecture based application development. That for that it provide good navigation and usability. You can run a different instance of same application inside it, inside IntelliJ IDEA. Then it has enhanced debugging feature and strong integrated application server. So some of these are features in IntelliJ IDEA. Now we will see the STS toolsheet. So STS toolsheet basically it is not developed as an ID. You can use this STS tool as an extension on other IDs. So first of all, we will see how we can download this. So we will go inside the browser and we will see that. So if I go there and open this, so basically this is STS tool. So just you go there and you should download. If you want to use it individually, then you should go there and you download the STA Spring Tool for Visual Code Studio. And for Eclipse you download this. Okay, if you are using the Linux, you should download for Linux, but you should check your what is your CPU version, like x86 dash 64 or ARM 64. So there are different version for Mac OS also and for Windows also. So the STS is basically you can use it extension with Visual Code Studio. You can use it with Eclipse. You can use it with Thaya, and you will also use with what? Yeah, you should also use it with yeah, yeah, IntelliJ. Okay, we should also use it with IntelliJ, but this time they haven't provided. Okay, so Spring Tool is open source and it is basically, if I show you the Spring Tool should interfaces, so STS. Okay, it will not show over here, so I will show. I am using Spring 4.18 and it will take some time. So let's see. So in this way you have first choose your workspace, in what workspace you want to work. So basically I was working there one app. So if I show you, it will show you similar to the STS environment, because it is developed based on um, Eclipse based environment. So it will show you to similar to uh, Eclipse environment, but it best shoot for your what we call best shoot for. Let me show. It is best shoot for your Spring based application development. You can quickly start there and provide the customized features for your STS, Spring based application development. Okay, so there you will also find the similar to your Eclipse. You will see their file and shorts and all, and also this is code editor window. This is Project Explorer, and here you can see what after compiling or getting the code you can see in the console. So that is the things with STS. You can change the perspective or appearance here from there. Okay, perspective, what customized perspective or default perspective you want to use. So you can use here. You can use this STS as individual, and you can also use as an extension on Eclipse or Visual Code Studio. Fine. So this is all about IDs, and so what is the best IDs for you? So uh, the best IDs for you is I will say you should start with Eclipse or STS tool shoot or IntelliJ IDEA. These three IDs are like easy to learn. They have a good interface, and I will also suggest you. And initially, you should use STS tool shoot. Okay, that is because later we are going to use their like we are going to learn the spring based application. Okay, so in this learning journey we are going to use their STS tool, but if anyone want to use, you can use Eclipse also because that is similar. Okay, and you can use your IntelliJ IDEA, but that has little bit different interface and you get confused. Okay, but that but later you got comfortable, you can start to use. What about NetBeans are little typical because that has like there it has many features, like integration feature for build tools. So to build your application, specific applications as Java Servlet or Java EE Enterprise application, distributed system application you have to develop there. Then what there you have to integrate different build tools. And for the initial as you are starting to coding in Java, you should not go there. It is my advice. Okay, so you can download STS, Eclipse, or IntelliJ IDEA. Best is the STS or Eclipse because I am going to use Eclipse or STS. Okay, fine. So we will go next. Next is example of arithmetic operators. So in last class we haven't seen the example in, like we haven't seen the code in action. So we will see the operators there. And how we say that. So I will go there. Okay, quickly. And now I will code in ID, and that I will code in I will code in STS. What I will do, I will create one project first. So let me close all. So I will go in the file. There is new. In the new, I will create a Java simple Java project. So I will give it let's say assignment or practice. Okay. So in the practice, you will see this the project name. Then you will see the use default location. So in this, it will automatically create the project and save it in this folder study and then practice. Okay, and then you will see that JRE environment. You will see that execution environment is JRE 17. You can use different environment from here, and then we will go there and just finish it. Okay, so it will create one project over there, simple Java project. In this project, when you open this, there is one JRE 17 library, and then there is SRC folder. In SRC folder, again we will right click and we'll go in the new, and we'll create one package because in Java everything is defined inside the package. So package are similar class and interfaces are put inside the package, and package are simply reverse domain name system. So you will, let's say we will take a example.com. So we will write the package com.example. Okay, and we will finish it. Now in the com.example, I will go there again and will right click and go there, and in the new I will create one class. In the class I will say it a main class with main method. So main method is main entry point when you started to execute your program. Now there we will practice our operators. Okay, first is arithmetic operators. Okay, arithmetic operators. So in arithmetic operators, what we will see? We will see first addition. So for addition, I will define two variable int a is equal to 5 and then colon. So this is one Java statement, and in next module you will see what are the different Java statements. But this is a one simple statement where we are creating a int variable and assigning the value. Then we will create int b and assign value 6. Now what I will do, I will add them and print in the console. So I can directly sys out, sysout, you write that, and then you will click control and space, and you will print system out and println, and there we will write a plus b. So we will add it and print in the console. So I will go there above, and in there there in this icon I will click there, then it will show up this, and we will run it as a Java application and see it will print 11. So it added and printed 11. In this way you can also perform subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, and division. Okay, so now we subtract. If you want to multiply, then you put this asterisk symbol in between two operators, and yeah. And now what if I divide it? You will see that both int a and int b both are integer. So when while dividing, it will be some value, something like 1 point something, but it will print only integer part. So because int a or int b both are integer, that's why it will print the integer. Let's say if b is double, then what it will print? Let's see. So if I go there and will run this, then it will print the double value. Okay. So if we use integer, then it will basically print the integer. Okay. Fine. Now we will see all the arithmetic operator. There is two important operator, that is increment and decrement. Okay. Increment. Okay. Increment operator and decrement operator. Okay. In the increment operator, we define plus plus, okay, and in decrement operator, we define minus minus symbol before or after your variable. So here I will comment out this variable. I will not define it again. I will comment that. So we have two variable int a. Let's say I will sys out. And there I will put a plus plus, and what do you think what it will print? So let's see. While if I will run it, it will print 5 itself. So I define a is equal to 5, and when I print a plus plus, it print 5 only. So what is there? There is like plus plus put after the variable a. So it will first provide the value to the console, and then it will increase the value. So this is the example of post increment. So it will assign the value first and provide the value then. Sorry, provide the value first, and then it will increase the value of variable. And if I talk about pre increment, so you can do it in this way. So I will say as yes. Control. Okay. Okay. Just control post increment, and then we will see pre increment. In the pre increment, what we will see in the pre increment, we will just put the plus plus before the variable. Then we will call pre increment. So it will increase the value, and then it will assign the value. Sorry, that is assign the value to the variable, or it will give to the console. So now you will see that it will give the 7, because we already increase the by 1 here, and then again it will increase here again. That's why it is printing 7. And the same thing with the pre increment and post increment of pre decrement and post decrement operator also you can use in that way. Fine. Now we will talk about what we will talk about next. We will talk about arithmetic operator. After that, let's see what is there. So there is assignment operator. So there is like different assignment. Uh, we will see one by one. Let's go back there. And in assignment operator, you have seen there already. You have seen there in this int a. So int a, and this is the assignment operator equal. So now assignment operator. So let's say int a. Okay, so I define one variable. Okay, but I haven't initialized it. I can initialize a equal to b. Okay, or let's say c is equal to a. I can assign same way the one variable to another, and I define it int c. Fine. So in this way I can assign it. I also assign it like c is equal to a. So what, it will increase the value of a by 1 and then assign it to a c. Let's see how. So if I print this and see, so now what you will see, it will increase the value by 1. So incremental assignment, what it is, incremental assignment. So what it will, this mean is that uh, it will add the value a in the c, and then it assign the value again to c. So this is incremental assignment. Sorry, it will like addition assignment. There itself it will save, add the value in c, and then increased value sent again into the c. So in this way, decrement assignment, multiplication assignment, and uh, you can try also these three: decrement assignment, and then you can have multiplication assignment. Okay, in this way address equal, and then you have also divide and assignment. So divide the value by some value and then assign it. Okay, so in this way these are some of assignment operator. Now we will go next and see what are the next operator. So we have talked about all the operators, and then there is a modulus operator. So I have to show one example with the modulus assignment operator. So modulus operator is like give us the reminder. Okay. So modulus operator I will see in action, show in action. So let's say d modulus a, and I define, before that I will define d is equal to as, let's say, 10. So what the modulus operator does, tell me. So it gives the remainder. Okay, it gives the remainder. So here, what this d remainder and assignment, this means that d is equal to d remainder by divided by a, and gives the remainder to the b. So a is equal to 5. So what we divided by the 10 by 5, and then assign it again d by this expression, or this statement is like we are dividing the 10 by 5 and then assigning it again to the d. So it will print, actually it will print what, it will print 0. Okay, this is the value before that, but if you see there it will print the 0. Okay, fine. So these are the things. Okay, I will rerun again, it will show only 0. If I change it to, let's say, 12, then let's see, the remainder will be 2, because while dividing it will give the 2. Okay, now we will see next operator. Next operator. So next operator is what? Comparison operator. So comparison operator, comparing two values. Okay, is two values are equal or not. Okay, greater than or less than equal. So that we can do in action. Okay, so I will go back there, and we I will define there two variable. Okay, again I will define two variable. Let's say how we can define. So int, let's say f is equal to, let's say, 6, and I also put end of the statement, sure, and then int e is equal to 7. Now what, you will check whether these two variable are equal or not and print it. So e equal f, what it will going to print. So always assignment, sorry, comparison operator evaluate to a boolean. Okay, so they always evaluate to a boolean, that is true and false. So e equal not to because e is 7 and f is 6, they are not equal, so it returns false. Okay, so this expression returns always a boolean value. Okay, now if we check it, a equal not to e equal not to f and run it, then you will see it will print what, true, because e equal not to f. And if we say that e is greater than equal to f, is it greater than equal to f? So it will, if we run it, and it will return true because 7 is greater than to 6. Okay, and less than equal to operator also, in this way it will show false. So in this way we have seen what our comparison operator. Okay, so this is comparison operator. Okay, com comparison operator, whatever is that. Fine. So this is all about. Now we will go there, and we will see forward other operators. So let's go back there. And next is Boolean logical operator. So Boolean logical operator is like two things are like these are applied on the Boolean values. Okay, and or exclusive or. Okay, let's see and go there and see. So we will say Boolean operators. So they operate on Boolean values. Okay. So let's say I will define one Boolean. Let's say it is defined x is equal to true and Boolean of y is equal to false. Now what we will do? We'll try and we will try there. So I will see that x, okay, and y. What do you think? What it will return? X and y. And operator returns when both are true, it return true. If one of these is false, it will return false. If both are false, then it also return false. So false. Let's say both are false. It return false. If say or operator. So or operator is return what? It return true if any of these true or both are true, or it return false if both are false. Okay, so in this way it return true because one of these values are true. If I say exclusive, or let's say I would put in this way exclusive or x and y. Okay, x and y, and between this exclusive or, so it gives the or value and negate that or value. So how it print, let's say it will give true, but both are false, then it will give true. Okay, okay, so if I both are false, it return false. Okay, if I both are true, okay, let's see, both are true, then what it print. Okay, so Let's see. So it print false. So both are true, then it will make them false. If both are false, then it also return false. And if one of the false, then it will also return what? It also return true value. So what you take exclude or and make it not. Okay. So like let me show you result. So x and y or and whatever the output it will change it to the opposite of that, opposite of this. Okay, I will write there opposite of x and y. Fine. So it will give you the opposite of this. Okay, now we will see next operator. So what is the next operator? Let me see next. So next is okay, sorry for that. Okay, fine. Now we'll see bitwise logical operator. So these operator apply on the bytes. Okay, that we will see later part. That is and or exclusive or right shift or left shift. These are both different things. I will talk about this left shift and right shift later part. Okay. Then we will set short circuit operator. Okay, and what is the use of that? So let's see. I will go there and we'll show example. So short circuit operator, uh, how they are useful. I will also short circuit operator. Okay. So in this operator, what we will do, we will define two variable. Let's say, okay, I will make them two variable available there from there. And what we will do, uh, this is out, and I will put there x and y. Now what? Yes, see. Okay, you will see the false value. What? You will see the false. Because x is false and y is true, and it is work as an and operator. But what is the difference is that if x is true, okay, x is false, then it is not evaluate to the y. Okay, because it knows that both of us true, then it will go to further. So what it does, it only evaluate this x first. If it is fails, then it will it if it is false, then it will no good go, it will no go not to execute this y. Okay, let's see. If I say int let's say a b of variable, and a b variable, let's say 6, and int or let's say m variable we call it, and let's say n variable we call it 5. Fine. Now I will do x plus plus, oh sorry, m plus plus. So I will do there m plus plus, and then there is n plus plus. Fine. Okay. And what it does? So it should print true or false, but they are not evaluating as in true and false. Okay, so I will show you this with the edge cases later part, but you should understand that in the short circuit operator, if x is false in the AND operator, then y will not going to evaluate. And for OR operator, if I show in the OR operator, the same thing is there. If x, x is true, okay, then it's not going to evaluate y. Okay, so that is the thing with this short circuit operator. Now we will see there is ternary operator, the last operator, ternary operator. ठीक है. Ternary operator. In the ternary operator, what we will see, we will write in this way, like int b. Let's say there is some expression. Let's say x and y. We have x and y, two variable, x and y. If both are like, it returns true, it evaluate that, and if it returns true or false, based upon that we will assign the value. Let's say yes, uh, I will assign a string value yes and no, and also because it is going to store the string. Okay. So in this way we write ternary operator. In the ternary operator, what we do, we write expression. If it is evaluated true, then it will assign the value yes to this b or no to this a. So in this way we use ternary operator. So this is all about what, if I run this, and we'll see that uh, yes, so it return there is true because x is false, y is false. Okay. And yeah. Okay, but we are not printing this one. Okay, so I have to print the B there. So if I run there, you will see that it should have no value because X is false and Y is true. So it is evaluated to the false. So it will assign the value no. Fine. So this is all about the operators. So let's go back there inside our op- operators. Now we will talk about what, we will talk about the typecasting. So typecasting is basically conversion of one data type to another data type. Let's say we want to convert int data type to float data type, or int data type to long data type in integers. So we can convert that. So that we call typecasting. Okay. And typecasting is two type: implicit typecasting and explicit typecasting. In the implicit typecasting, we convert lower data type to higher data type, and in the explicit typecasting, we convert the higher data type to the lower data type. So this is the typecasting. Now let's go further, and I will see some code in action for typecasting so you can understand that. So I will go back there and I will comment out each and everything, and now we will see some of the. Okay, so I will create int a variable and I will say it 5. Okay, now what I want to do, let's say int a, and why it's showing the error, because anywhere we have defined this int variable, so you cannot define the same variable two times. It will show that now the error has gone. Now what we will do there, we will typecast, and we will typecast it to long. So long is like integer, also integer, but with 8 byte of memory space. So I will say long and I will assign the b. Okay, and when I will run it, it will run and also print the value. So b, and run it, and it get converted inside that and print that. And let's say if I convert this in double, okay, and let's see, then you will see 5.0. So now this is integer and it is got converted, then we are printing in this. So we are converting lower data type to higher data type. So it is implicit, implicit typecasting. In implicit typecasting, we convert lower data type to higher data type. Let's say we want to convert a character char, that is, let's say x is equal to we define the character in this way in single quote, and it shows some error because we have defined the x somewhere else. So I will comment out this variable, and then error has gone. Now you will see that when I will convert this in, let's say int y is equal to x, and when I print this y, what you will see that when I will run it, okay, there is some error in this statement because I haven't provided the end of the statement. So let's see after removing the error, you will see that it will print 65. Why it is printing 65? So this character A has some ASI values. Okay, according to the AI's convention, it has 65 value. That's why it print that value. So it get converted it as ASI value in the integer format. Now, can you convert a boolean inside a boolean? Let's say boolean, uh, let's say m is equal to, let's say false. And can I convert a boolean inside a integer? Yes or no? Let's see. So false and int, let's say n is equal to m. So it will show some error. What error shows? Incompatible, cannot convert. Okay, so boolean, so compatible data type get convert inside the different data type. So it will not going to convert this. So in this way, so in the explicit typecasting, I will show there how you can do explicit typecasting. Okay, so in explicit typecasting, you convert higher data type to lower data type. So how we can convert that? Let's see. So let's say we have one int, and let's say g or x is equal to 60, or let's say 34. Now I will convert it byte data type. So I will say byte y is equal to, I have provide this uh, small bracket, and there I have to type the data type. So I will write their byte, okay, and then x, and then end of statement. So in this way you can convert in lower data type, okay, because in the lower data type, when you convert in the lower data type, there is loss of values, because there is possible uh, there can be any loss of value. That's why we have to provide in this way. Explicitly we define the data type, like which data type you want to convert. Okay, so this is explicit data type, and if I run this, you will see that it is 34. Let's say I define it 256, and you will see the something else value. Okay, when I will run it, it provide the zero. Why it is zero? Because the byte store the value from minus 127 to 128. After 128 up, it start from what? Minus 27. So minus 127, 126, and when we reach 220 56, it goes to the zero in the byte format. So that's why it print the zero. Okay, now you can also convert the double inside the integer. Okay, so in this way you can convert the different data types in lower data type. So this is all about explicit implicit typecasting. Let's go back there, and we will talk about wrapper classes. So in the wrapper classes, like all primitive data types have their respective what wrapper classes. You talk about the byte, then there is java.lang.byte, also there is one class. Then there is short, so short also java.lang.short. There int also have their full class integer, so this will be in capital. Long, java dot long, this is there. Float is there, double is there. Okay, so let's go there and see in action. Show the methods also related to these classes. So if I go there and I'll type capital BYTE, byte, and print this, so you will find a different methods and variable. And also, like, you can print mean value, what is the minimum value of this byte range you can have, maximum value, okay, size, okay. You can also output type also. You can compare that also. Okay, because we can compare uh, what primitive, we can compare the comparison operators, but user defined variable you cannot compare that. So that's why we will see that in next coming modules how we can compare the user defined variable and all, that we also see there. For that we have compare and all the methods provided here. So in this way you can also have float. So it is respective class for what, for float. So it has max value, mean value, exponent, and also methods are there. So it is uh, for floating data types we have float. So in this way we have wrapper classes. So this is all about our wrapper classes, and this, thank you again, and please like and subscribe Java World.